guys, this is Tara, and this is Dolly's first streak. We call him Dega. Last night he, was fighting with a horse over the fence, and he pulled a shoe off. So what we're going to do is we're going to pack this foot. And the reason I pack a horse that doesn't have an issue already is because I'm going to prevent the issue. When a horse loses a shoe, their foot will start to chip. It's just not good. I don't want to have a tennis shoe on and a bare foot when I walk around, so I try to pack their foot to protect it. The foot is now directly on the ground. It changes, it changes the way that the pressure is distributed when the shoe comes off, and I don't want this horse to step on a rock and bruise. I don't want his foot to break off really bad, so what I'm going to start out with is an antifungal, which the mud I use has an antifungal in it already, but it's one of those things I don't think you can do too much of. So this is just a hoof dressing and conditioner. It's also going to prevent, the hoof from cracking further just because it does have some conditioner in it. So we're going to put the antifungal. I really pat it in the creases here and in the creases between the frogs. Okay. I use quick relief. We're just going to put it down all over the base of the hoof, like so. A nice layer, get it really good around the heel. Get it up here. Okay. Now then, I'm going to take just a piece of brown paper, like this, stick it to the mud, fold it over, and then you can just kind of shape it around the hoof like so, over here around the heel. Now then, when you take your vet wrap and you start to wrap the foot, I've seen people do it a million different ways. There's no real method to this madness. My biggest thing is I try not to get it up or like around the hairline a whole lot. I try not to go over the pastern. I think you can get vet wrap really tight. When you get vet wrap really tight, you can cut off the circulation. So as you can see, I try to stay down here around the foot. But I will crisscross it, come over the toe, around, back. Packing feet is really simple for me. I've done it a lot. I've had a lot of people tell me they don't know how. Their horse won't let them. I just have never had any issues with it at all. I pack a lot of feet. As you can see, I'm trying to kind of stay, out of the hairline back here. You might get it over the top of the hairline in the front of the foot right here, but as long as it's not too tight, that's not going to be a huge issue. When I put the foot down, I always try to make sure that the vet wrap is not too tight around the top of the hairline at all. You can't really get it super tight around the hoof, to where it's going to cut off circulation or anything, but you can get it too tight around the hairline. If I come to the end of my wrap roll, just going to stick that down, put his foot down. Like I said, it's kind of, mud will come out, and that's fine. That's just where it is. The pressure has pushed the mud on the foot. Now, as you can see what I was saying right here, I did get it on the hairline. It is a little tight. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a knife or scissors, and I will cut a V right here, and that will release the pressure from right here. Now, in the morning when I come back out here, this vet wrap's going to look like crap. He's probably going to have walked through it. So if you are actually trying to prevent the foot from cracking, you're probably going to need to take duct tape and go around. You're going to want to take duct tape and just circle this area right here across the bottom. When you do that, it's going to keep this vet wrap from ripping. That way the foot is not going to break worse when the vet wrap rips off and he's back barefoot. But I'm going to take him and have a shoe put on him so I don't have to worry about this not lasting long enough.